Thank you very much, Mr. Chair and members of the committee. Um, I would like to begin by stating that I will be accepting the committee's amendments and thank the committee for working with me on this measure. AB 1078 is a bill that intends to combat the national Christian white supremacist movement, which aims to ban books, school curriculum, and even more in our schools. And this issue makes people uncomfortable. It's a tough discussion, and it's a tough issue. And a lot of it, I think, is due to the misunderstanding of what people mean when they say white Christian nationalist. And so I want to make sure that people understand really the definition to hopefully put more people at ease that if the shoe doesn't fit, then no one's talking about you. We're really talking about the radicalization of the Christian faith to, quite frankly, draw upon people's angers, economic angst, people's search for additional resources, and drawing upon people's biases to really achieve and use that anger to achieve a political objective. And unfortunately, that number one is happening internationally. This is not something unique to the United States, but it's also made its way here to California. And the banning of books has been a blatant and in some cases a successful effort to whitewash the history that students are taught in all levels of public education. And so we must meet this moment in history and ensure that we are on the right side of it. And I would like to also do a shout out to my intern for preparing these remarks. And with that, I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
All right. Any witnesses in opposition to the bill? Please come forward.
Lance Christensen, the Vice President of the California Policy Center. I've been around this building for a long time. It's shocking to have an author of a bill make such inflammatory commentary on those that would oppose this bill in good faith. I hope that the committee and the chair will take them to advisement. And how many attacks on those who oppose radical indoctrination doesn't mean we're all white Christian nationalists. Really, this is just a very commonsensical thing, Chair. What's more stunning is that there's a confusion here. There's a confusion about the curation of books versus banning books. Schools aren't banning books. They're just simply not the Library of Congress. They don't have every single text available to every single school and every single student. This is very commonsensical. So for a parent who is opposed to radical, pornographic, or other material shouldn't be called a white Christian nationalist because his intern said so. So I hope, Chair, that there will be some correction here about the professional demeanor of having an intelligent conversation. We have our comments written in opposition.
Let's focus on the merits of
and I wish that the author would focus on the merits too, instead of name calling. So here's where we are. We hope that he'll understand that parents ultimately are in control of the education of their children, not a bureaucrat in Sacramento. We oppose AB 1078.